Pandora, my creation, a world teeming with life, a sanctuary of beauty and wonder, a symphony of life, a tapestry woven with countless threads. Each plant, each leaf, each petal, a note in the grand melody of existence. I am Eywa, the All-Mother, the guiding force that flows through every living thing on this vibrant moon. My essence is in the air, the water, the soil. Before the Sky People came, balance reigned. The land was pure, untouched, a haven of equilibrium. The trees whispered ancient secrets on the wind, their roots intertwined with mine, sharing nutrients and knowledge. They were the keepers of wisdom, the silent guardians of the forest. The animals, from the mighty hammerhead Titanotheres to the bioluminescent hexapede, lived in harmony, each playing their part in the intricate dance of life. Predators and prey all knew their roles, all respected the balance. The Navi, my children, understood this balance. They were born of the land, their spirits intertwined with mine. They lived in harmony with nature, taking only what they needed and giving back in return. Their lives were a testament to the sacred bond between all living things. They were my eyes and ears, my hands and heart in the physical world. Through them, I experienced the joys and sorrows of existence. Their connection to me was strong, their every breath a prayer, their every step a dance in celebration of life. They honored me with their rituals, their songs, their unwavering faith in the cycle of life and death. Then, they came. From the black depths of space, they arrived, these Sky People, in their metal birds that scarred the heavens. Their ships, like ominous harbingers, pierced the tranquil skies of Pandora, bringing with them a foreboding sense of change. They were unlike anything Pandora had ever seen. Their technology, their ways, their very presence was alien to the untouched beauty of this world. The flora and fauna, so accustomed to the gentle rhythms of nature, recoiled at the intrusion. Their eyes, cold and calculating, saw not the beauty of my creation, but only the resources it held. They were driven by a hunger, an insatiable desire to extract and exploit, blind to the living tapestry that surrounded them. They sought a rare mineral, unobtainium, that lay deep within the earth. This precious substance, so vital to their own survival, became the focal point of their relentless quest. They dug deep, tearing through the sacred soil without a second thought. They cared nothing for the delicate balance of Pandora, for the sacred ground they sought to plunder. The harmony that had existed for eons was shattered by their invasive machinery and heedless ambition. Their greed was a disease, a cancer that threatened to consume all in its path. The once vibrant landscapes began to wither under the weight of their exploitation, the life force of Pandora slowly being drained away. The arrival of the Sky People cast a long shadow over Pandora. Their presence loomed large, a constant reminder of the impending doom that threatened to engulf the land and its inhabitants. The air, once sweet with the scent of blooming flowers and damp earth, grew thick with the stench of their machines. The delicate fragrances of nature were overpowered by the acrid fumes of industry, a stark contrast to the purity that once reigned. Their presence disrupted the natural order, their vibrations a discordant note in the harmonious symphony of life. The creatures of Pandora, attuned to the subtle energies of their environment, were thrown into disarray, their instincts overwhelmed by the cacophony of human intrusion. The indigenous creatures, once thriving in their serene habitat, now faced an uncertain future. The twilight of their existence was marked by the encroaching darkness brought by the Sky People. Pandora, a world of unparalleled beauty and wonder, stood at a crossroads. The clash between the natural and the artificial, the ancient and the new, set the stage for a struggle that would determine the fate of this precious land. In their quest to understand and ultimately exploit Pandora, the Sky People created abominations, avatars. These were twisted mockeries of my Na'vi children, flesh and blood woven together with human consciousness. They were an affront to the natural order, a violation of the sacred boundaries between species. One such avatar was different. His name was Jake Sully. He came to Pandora with the others, a soldier in their army of greed. But within him, I sensed a flicker of something else, a spark of curiosity, a yearning for connection. Section 4. Toruk Makto, the bridge between worlds. Jake Sully's path was not predetermined. He walked the line between two worlds, torn between the destructive mission of his own people and the allure of Pandora's embrace. He learned the ways of the Na'vi, trained as a warrior, hunted with them, and learned their language. He felt the thrumming heartbeat of Pandora beneath his bare feet, tasted the sweetness of the sacred fruit, and felt the wind whisper secrets through the leaves. He bonded with Neytiri, a fierce and compassionate warrior, my daughter. Through her, he began to understand the true depth of his connection to Pandora, the interconnectedness of all living things. He rode the mighty Toruk, the great Leonopteryx, becoming Toruk Makto, a legend among the Na'vi. Section 5. The poison spreads, greed's destructive path. But the cancer of human greed continued to spread, like a relentless plague that knew no bounds. Colonel Quaritch, the leader of the Sky People, a man driven by an insatiable hunger for power and control, had eyes as cold and hard as the metal he so revered. His impatience grew with each passing day, and he saw the Na'vi not as sentient beings with their own culture and history, but merely as obstacles, as pests to be exterminated, much like an invasive species disrupting the natural balance. In his ruthless pursuit, he ordered the destruction of Home Tree, the sacred heart of the Amaticaya clan, a symbol of their unity and cultural heritage. The attack on Home Tree was not just a physical assault, but a wound in the very heart of Pandora, a deep scar that would take generations to heal. I felt the pain of the falling trees, the terror of the fleeing animals, their homes destroyed in an instant, and the anguish of the Na'vi, their cries echoing through the forest. The air itself crackled with grief and anger, a palpable tension that seemed to suffocate the very life out of the land. Jake Sully, now fully awakened to the atrocities being committed in the name of greed, felt a profound sense of responsibility. He knew he had to act, to stand up against the forces that sought to destroy everything he had come to love. He had become one of the Na'vi, his heart and soul intertwined with theirs, his fate now irrevocably entwined with the fate of Pandora itself. Together, they would fight to protect their home, their sanctuary, from the insidious spread of greed. Section 6. The People Rise. One heart, many hands. The time for diplomacy was over. The Sky People had shown their true nature. They understood only force. But the Na'vi, though peaceful, were not passive. They were fierce protectors of their home, and they would fight to defend it. Jake Sully, now Toruk Makto, united the Na'vi clans. He brought them together under a single banner, their hearts beating as one. He knew that their only hope lay in unity, in harnessing the collective strength of all the clans. He became their bridge to Eywa, their voice in the chorus of Pandora's soul.